Hi Facebook, YouTube and all those other platforms that exist. I'm going to have to try not to swear, and I'm going to have to be very careful how I word things in this entire vlog, because the BBC News I'm going to be referring to and talking about is about the company I work for. I have to mention this just because I just have to. Anyway, the headline is: Royal Mail delays blame on exceptional volumes of the post. Oh, really? Why else would there be exceptional volumes of the post right now? Royal Mail has acknowledged delays to its deliveries and amid expectations of high volumes of post and anti-COVID measures. It's called social distancing in mail centres. Despite exhaustive planning, some customers may be experiencing slightly longer delivery timescales than normal, the postal group said. It came as people complained of late or missed deliveries. Retailers including John Lewis Boots and HMV have also blamed Royal Mail for delivery delays. I'll stop because I'll say something wrong otherwise. Exhaustive planning on Thursday, online shoppers messaged Royal Mail, as well as contracting retailers directly, to complain about parcels failing to arrive in time, in some cases weeks after they've been expected. People also complained their post was arriving less frequently. I'll go back through this. Others expressed sympathy for postal workers having to meet a surge in demand during the pandemic. Prices of the first class stamp is to rise 9p to 85p because, you can put a 85 pence worth of fuel in your car and travel to Scotland for 85p because it's that cheap to deliver. Ending Saturday post could save Royal Mail £225 million. Royal Mail parcels overtake letters for the first time. Back in the 1980s, there was supposed to be no more letters. We were going to email. Remember? One Twitter user said tracking information for the delivery had not been updated since the 1st of December. Still trying to get through on the phone, they tweeted. 7 days in a row. Sent you a DM message as requested 2 days ago. It hasn't even been read yet. I just don't know where my parcel is. Another wrote, supposed to be having a parcel delivery Tuesday. Nothing. Wednesday, nothing. And today between 9:35 and 1:35 p.m. Again, nothing. Why bother texting me if you're not going to deliver it? It's automated. From the scan. Exceptionally high volumes. In a statement, the postal group said there had been greatly increased uptake of online Christmas shopping, driven in no small part by the lockdown. Oh, really? Really? Wow! Why has this news article even been written? This meant all delivery companies were experiencing exceptionally high volumes of post, it said. Oh, are they? The company said it's hired 33,000 temporary workers to support its 115,000 permanent postmen and women and had expanded its seasonal site to help manage the exceptional growth in parcel volumes. I have never seen as many agency staff in the office I work for, ever, in 17 years. Coronavirus-related absences. Oh, have they? Coronavirus-related absences? Funny that. Because we don't go sick, we don't get sick, we're only worked all the way through, we only go to every single house and touch every single one person's front door and their parcels. But, our staffing levels are fine. Yeah, we've got so many staff. This is due to exceptionally high volumes and we're seeking I can't even say that. I can't say that word. The coronavirus-related measures have been put in place in local mail centres and delivery offices. Despite our best efforts, exhaustive planning and significant investment in extra resource, some customers may experience slightly longer delivery timescales than the usual standard service. In such cases, we will work hard to provide our usual level of service as quick as we can. Since March, the 21st of March, the company I work for has experienced a volume of mail that's the equivalent to December. March, April, May and June, our mail centres were as blocked as they are now. Actually, I think now's probably worse. Then July, August, September, October, everything started moving again and we started actually being able to process it. But when you're socially distancing in a mail centre, you can only process so much stuff. So when you close all the shops, what are people going to do? They're going to order it online. So when you've got less staff, less resources, can't process it, haven't got the actual sites to process it, because it's exceptional circumstances, everyone's complaining. You know, I'm not being funny. For a period of time, I was a hero. Don't you realise that every single person who works where I work, we're all knackered. We haven't had a break. We've worked all the way through. Constant. Summer, I'll tell you something about working for Royal Mail. In the summer months, when the schools close, we have a little bit of downtime and the mail drops off. Between April and about September, the mail drops off. And it gives the postmen and women time to recuperate. People think that doing this job is easy. We walk 12 to 15 miles a day. You walk 12 to 15 miles a day, carrying all this crap that we have to deliver. Excuse my French. If anyone finds that word offensive, I do apologise. I do swear a lot more than normal, but I'm trying not to because I work for this company and I'm trying to represent them in a good way. I understand people are frustrated and people come into work and they go, do you mean it's not available to pick up? It's for today, the items for today, the postman is still out on delivery. Well, that's not good enough. It doesn't say on the card that it's not available to collect the next working day. It used to. Back in March, we had to get all these red cards that we leave for each office reprinted. The logistics, right? The websites had to be changed, what time was opening. There were so many things that we had to change in order for customers not to complain. Because it seems that customers want instructions on every level, but then when you give them instructions, they can't read the instructions. I honestly cannot believe the level of selfishness that's going on right now. On this level, how did this headline even happen? Royal Mail delays blames on exceptional posting volumes. Oh, what a surprise! So we close the entire country, leave us working, close all the essential shops, and then you wonder why we're experiencing exceptional problems? It's the busiest period that we've ever had. There's more agency staff at my place of work than I've ever seen in my life. Postmen are coming back from their deliveries at 8 p.m. at night. We've got people going out with extra parcels. No one's off sick. No one's on holiday. We're not allowed holiday in December. There's a handful of people off sick here and there. There's a handful of people who've had to self-isolate. It just really makes me angry, really, that this is... I have to deal with this every day. People coming in, where's my parcel? As if they're the only person in the world. We're in exceptional circumstances. Okay, yes... Complain that your parcel hasn't turned up. Come and inquire about it. But the moaning and the groaning and the this, oh, you're useless. You're crap at your job. You used to say, I can't wait till you're privatised. That's what people used to say to us. Now we're privatised. Still moaning. Moan. Where's my parcel? I've got a parcel I'm waiting for. The company I bought it off looked fantastic. I usually get it the next working day. Worst case, the day after. I ordered it 8 days ago. I got a message from them 3 days ago. Sorry, we haven't shipped your order. We're so sorry. Hermes is taking it from another warehouse. It still hasn't. It's been shipped to Hermes. I'm waiting for Hermes to then sort it and ship it. They're not going to ship it the next day because they're in the same boat as us. You know, so's every other courier firm. You know, it just absolutely. I just don't get it. You know. You have this, I've had an entire year of pressure. I'll go to work every day, serve everyone, be a hero, sort everyone out, make sure everyone's all right. For then, when it comes to the time when people should have more understanding, all everyone's doing is moaning and groaning. Why do I go to work every day? Why should I bother going to work every day to be met with this rubbish? It's ridiculous. You know, God knows how the NHS feel, because if they're getting any of the rubbish that we're getting, It's ridiculous, absolutely ridiculous. I've never seen the level of selfishness and just ignorance from the public in my life. I just don't understand it. Obviously, there's people who do understand. There are people who do understand. You know, it's frustrating. You know, I can't imagine how the management of Royal Mail feel right now, because they're not allowed to say anything. You know, you're zipped up. You're not allowed to say anything. You're not allowed to have freedom of speech. You're not allowed to say, well, this is happening because of this, that, this, that, this, that, that. I said to a member of staff today, I'm not going to say names too much, but, you know, I said, oh, well, how are we doing for Christmas? Well, we'd be lucky if we cleared the back end of Christmas backlog by the end of January. That's never happened in my entire working time. We always clear at Christmas. You know, I think there's been 1 year in 17 years that we struggled. It was a few years back, and that was because of weather. I think it was because of 4 foot of snow or something ridiculous when we have an exceptional weather. Honestly, it's just nonsensical. Why on earth have you got headlines like this? Why do you think the mail's delayed? Are people silly? I've got to stop now because I'm going to say something that might get me into trouble. I'm not losing my job because I'm frustrated about a headline that shouldn't have even been, you know. Peace, love and light.